Hello! Welcome to today's episode of me talking to my cell phone and uploading it to YouTube. Today's episode will be about the advantages and perks of spending years of recording hundreds of fucking vocal covers in one take, as opposed to recording maybe one take for the camera and then compiling a bunch of different takes on top of that as the audio, as if you're as if you're in the studio recording a song that you're releasing on an album instead of just making a vocal cover for YouTube. Which, fair enough. If you do that, great. But for me, it's always been more about, it's been less about getting it to sound perfect and, album release worthy, and more of just putting on a performance and capturing what that performance both sounds like and looks like. And in order for me to do that to its full extent, it needs to be fucking what you see in the video of me. It needs to match exactly what you hear. And the only way to fucking do that is to not dub over any shit afterwards, or just having it in one take. And if you screw up some parts, well then fucking tough titties, you just gotta fucking do it again and try to fucking make the take even better. And a lot of the times where I feel like, oh man, that was the perfect fucking take, and then turns out the camera wasn't recording or anything, or then I forgot to press record here, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm never gonna be able to do that take as good. Fucking never gonna cover this shit again. Maybe I give it a couple months, and then I try that song again, and it turns out I did a better job. So out of adversity often comes better results. Better than you could have expected them to be. Well, what that means in practical terms when you're recording stuff in the studio is that through the hours of you sitting down, attempting to perfect a song in one long take, what it means in practice is that your voice, your body, your mentality gets adapted to that state. Which for me, when I sit down and track vocals for something that's not a cover video, that's not, that's maybe something that I've done here, which I'll explain in a bit, or when I'm demoing vocals for Medea, then it means that I get the optimal performance vocally when I sit down and I get in the zone and I just blast it out in one take. Because my voice over the years of doing this has adapted to keeping up that intensity and for an entire song's length. And what I also have noticed that they don't sound as emotional, as raw, as purposeful if I'm splicing together a bunch of different takes, or if I record a line and then I'm like, okay, I'm taking a breather and then punch myself in, waiting for like, yeah, blah, blah. It loses that, the red chord, if I should say. It loses that, it loses the purpose of the overall sound of the track. I get lost. I can't conjure up that aggression or that emotion for like sitting there and then like trying to get that emotion in there for like 2 seconds in a take. No, it needs for me to just be a continuous long take. I press record and then I get in the zone for a song, and then I zone out. And it's a bit different in the studio with Medea when we're recording for an album, because there the process is more when we record vocals with me and Sampe, or me and whoever's in the studio, it's sort of more like we try stuff out, and the vocal arrangements aren't in place 100% when we're in the studio, so we need to make a lot of, trying stuff out and doing one take at a time. So it's different there. But for example, what I have here is a upcoming vocal cover / instrumental cover of Hatebreed's Tear It Down. A friend of mine, old bandmate of mine, guitarist Danny from Chaos Infinitum. So you either remember that band, he sent me this awesome instrumental one day. He was like, dude, if you want some cool new content for your cover, you could do vocals over this Tear It Down instrumental, and let's like make a collaborative video out of that. I was like, fuck yeah, because that song is probably the favorite Hatebreed song of mine. It's sort of a meme actually in the Medea camp. This song, oh, it's a running joke for us. This song, but it's awesome and I fucking love it. So when he presented me with this, I was like, fuck yeah, and I'll just play it for you. Whoa, I'll not also do that. And what you see here is, and this is sort of what I've been talking about here. This is one long take of the song, and there's one tiny bit, and there is the rest of the song, which I'll fucking explain to you later. But let's listen to it first, okay? And what you'll notice if you know the song is that this song is actually not in the original tuning. It's a drop A, which makes it sound fucking sick. So let's check it out. Instead of editing the delay there, I just fucking now. It's cooler that way. This riff in drop A, beautiful. Fucking cool stuff. By the way, so this song is originally in a higher tuning. I think it's maybe drop C or drop C sharp or something. So when I first heard this instrumental, my gut reaction was like, oh, now it sounds more like deathcore. So I want to make this like a deathcore fucking like, you know, sort of more Phil Bozeman-ish vocals over this. So I tried that for one take, and then I was like, fuck this. It doesn't have that fucking, it doesn't have that energy. So I scrapped that take, and then I just did a take of a more Jamie Josta type of hardcore scream, which fucking came out great, if I say so myself, because I don't typically do that sort of vocal, but this really inspired me to maybe start doing more of that stuff. So anyway, of what I prefaced this video with was that, you know, if you get used to doing covers in one take vocally, then that trains you to perform the best when you get in the zone and bust out one long take. Now, this is not a one long take because, as you can clearly see, it stops here, and then there's a tiny bit here, which is from the first take with the more core E vocals, and this is what I took from that take. This part. Because I did it here as well, but I blew into the mic. I was like, so it sounded terrible. It was like a bunch of wind, so I just fucking silenced that and took that from the other take instead. And then what happens here is it's the tear it down, the replies to the chorus, if it is a fucking chorus, whatever it is, they're on this take. But what's cool is actually, it sounds like, I don't know how the fuck I managed to do that, but this sounds like, it sounds like tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Like those 3 tear it downs are just one separate thing and then that's it. But I actually continued after the last tear it down. I went straight into the last vocal line here.
Tear it down, impose values and beliefs.
Like,
tear it down.
da 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 da.
Tear it down.
Da 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 da.
Tear it down, impose values and beliefs.
But it sounds like I fucking this tear it down is part from another take, and then I went on with this imposed values and beliefs. But it's not. I don't know how the fuck I managed to do that, but it sounds like 2 different takes, although it's one.
Tear it down, impose values and beliefs.
I don't know. It's magic, I guess. Maybe that's also something that you learn when you do stuff in one take. Is that you learn how to make it sound like multiple takes. Anyway, so without all those years of me practicing fucking how to do this in one take, I would have compiled this through different takes and would not have sounded as good, I don't think. I think what I really wanted to do with this video is to just show you this fucking sick ass Hatebreed cover because we gotta film videos to this. I gotta do a fucking lip syncing video to this and send it over to my buddy who made the instrumental, and then he'll edit together his playing and stuff. And I'm just fucking impatient. I want to fucking share this cover now. Well, now you know what's coming. What else could I fucking show you here? Maybe something that I talked about before I showed you the song made sense too. So maybe there was some value to this video. Could I show you something else about this? I don't know. What is it? What do the vocals sound on their own sound like?
Pain, and how do you ever plan to be unrestrained? How much longer?
Oh, I like this. Until you gain some self-respect. I had to do it like that. Jamie Johnston does like a bit of a self-respect, but I just fucking went overboard with it because I had to.
How much more until you gain some self-respect?
Self-respect. That's how you know it's self-respect. It's not respect. It's respect.
Respect for what? Respect. Self-respect. 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 Self-respect.
Yeah, really good stuff. I'm really happy. I don't know what the fuck this video turned into. Anyway, maybe it was an inside glimpse on how I record some vocals sometimes for something that I very rarely do, and I haven't had enough coffee, so I can't fucking talk. Anyway, after that fucking downer of a last video I made, it wasn't actually a downer. It was a huge fucking nice video to do, and I got so many comments on that. I need to get on my ass, off my ass, and start responding to those comments because they fucking blew me away. There's so many comments that you guys left where I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is 100% me. So that was really cool. Anyway, stay tuned for this cover. It's coming. And yeah, stay tuned for more just videos where I talk because I really enjoy this. And if you guys like it, I fucking like it too. I like it anyway. Anyway, see ya. Have a great Friday. I'll leave you with this riff.